Hello, my name is Brandon Tang, and I'm taking part in the University of Delaware's 2025 Envision internship program, where I'm acting as the research assistant to Dr. Hui-Ru Tan, who will be featured in this video explaining how their research in using lima bean flour in puff snacks aims to increase application and profit of the state's largest crop.
Hi, my name is Dr. Hui-Ru Tan. I am from the Department of Animal and Food Sciences in the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources here in the University of Delaware. I am a postdoctoral researcher and I work with Dr. Tan Juzhong to research on the use of lima beans, which is a cornerstone crop in the state of Delaware, and process them into palatable food products such as puff snacks and subsequently meat analogs.
Why are lima beans the focus of your research? What is their significance?
Well, Brandon, that's a very good question. Did you know that lima beans is actually the most cultivated crop in the state of Delaware? And about 14,000 acres of land in Delaware is actually attributed to the production and the cultivation of lima beans. So right now, lima beans are currently being used as feed for livestock such as cattle, pigs, and cows, but they have yet to be used in food production. And we see that there's a lot of potential to transform lima beans into food ingredients such as lima bean flour or lima bean protein isolate or concentrate that we can use in producing high value and nutritious food products.
Why process lima beans through extrusion?
That's a good question. So this is how lima beans look like in its raw form. And you see that these are actually very hard, with very hard shell, and you could barely bite through them. So it has to be transformed into something that's somewhat edible. This can be through processes like soaking, heating, and what we are doing right now with our lima beans is to grind them into flour, and then they can be passed through this equipment called the extruder and will be processed into something that resembles a puff snack.
Extrusion takes place within the extruder, a complex piece of machinery whose key components are made up of the barrel, its twin screws, and the nozzle. The barrel is the part of the machine that the material added to the extruder passes through. There are a series of heating zones that can be each configured to its own temperature to help achieve the desired chemical and physical changes. The rotating twin screws within the barrel are responsible for applying pressure, mixing together, and pushing the material through the extruder. Finally, there's the nozzle, the last part of the machine that the material passes through. The material is crushed down to size within the nozzle, causing a buildup in pressure responsible for puffing the product once it leaves the machine. A possible direction for future study is to find ways to increase the flavor appeal of the product in order to secure the profit stream for the benefit of the state's farms and local economy.